Blessed love, everyone. How you guys doing tonight? What's going on? Welcome to Open Discussion with your host, Planter Garden TV. Peace and love. Hello, Fifi Johnny. How you doing? Hello, Bean Junes Gallo. How you doing? All right. Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. How you guys doing tonight? Hope you guys doing wonderful on this beautiful Thursday night where we're going to be discussing different topics, where we're going to talk about different things, gardening, try to tie in everything together. All right. Eddie Moore, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Fifi Johnny, thank you for being here. Being Juice, thank you for being here. I just want to thank each and every one of you. Thanks to all my supporters, to all the people that support me. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. You guys know who you are. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thanks for all the support. You know, I have people been following me for years now and still follow me up to today. Shout out to all those people. Shout out to all the new people who following me. Shout out to all the people who appreciate the work that I'm putting in and I'm showing what I'm doing. Shout out to each and every one of you for appreciating me and what I'm doing. All right, thank you guys. What's going on? What's going on? All right, guys. Well, you guys see the topic, man. The topic is about the mindset, the mindset, the mindset. You could deal with the mindset in basically every angle possible in gardening and in life itself. But seeing it's a garden channel, I'm gonna stock it more in gardening today. With shout out to all my moderators, guys. I was doing some work on my channel, so I had was to do some changes. But I'm gonna get everything back together before my next live. And guys, if you're new to this channel or you're watching the replay, please check out our herb garden challenge that's going on today. Please check it out. And we getting it. We also gonna be doing it for next year. So I'm start promoting it as well now. All right. Thank you guys. All right. I think the whole garden challenge is going pretty well. I mean, it's opened up my eyes to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's really show me a lot of things. It show me what can be done. It shows me if you have a real open mind, you will understand the benefit of this herb garden challenge. If you really, then I just hope that everybody is in it and understand the power. Just support the thing, support each other. Try your best. I mean, it might be difficult to watch everyone video, but just support the thing, man. I mean, come on. Hey, that chicken, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Just support the thing. Let the people then motivate the people that they could, keep posting these videos, enlighten people. And like I said, I will be posting videos helping out the new gardeners as well, how to take care of their plants. I will be doing that from time to time. Yes, I'm looking forward for looking at these videos on the 25th of February. Don't forget, guys, the 25th, not the 24th, not the 26th, the 25th. Please follow all rules and we will be fine. Okay? Simple rules, please follow them. All right? So this is Planter Garden TV hosting the Herb Garden Challenge. And I want to tell you guys a little about, I want to tell you guys, yeah, I want to tell you guys a little about this channel. I want to make it a little clear. This channel from day one was designed to help and motivate people. This is what this channel is about, to help and motivate people in any way we can possible. We always, hello Bougie Pepper, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, yes. So this channel is basically about motivating and help people however we can. If a person needs seed and don't get seed, we try to give it to them. However we can. You know, we have giveaway from time to time. We have seed giveaway. It's all about motivating people. Then we hit some topic from time to time where we talk about different things that can really motivate you. All right. I have another garden challenge that I really want to start, but I don't know if I should wait till later down in the year or what. But this challenge is owning a piece of land in this year. Owning a piece of land in this year. Please, guys, that's where we are about. We are about uplifting people, motivating people. And very soon, I'm going to do a live with a blueprint, how you guys could start, how we all can start owning properties, starting. But let me tell you this process is not going to happen overnight, but we're going to happen. You're going to start and you're going to grow and become something. Trust me on that. All right. So I will be doing a live about that topic especially. I hope you guys tune in because it will be lots of information. All right. That you all can learn something. And if you're interested in a piece of land and you don't know how to go around getting it, I can give you some information within the live. And if you feel like you need to ask me a question, you could always email me and ask me a question about this owning a piece of property, owning a piece of land. Okay, because you could start from one and you could grow. And my blueprint is not owing anybody. The only thing you will be doing is paying your tax every year. You ain't owing nobody. But like I said, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be something that you do and then it grows and becomes something that's yours and you owe no one. All right. So that's gonna be a live coming up pretty soon. Who knows? Maybe next Thursday. But it's going to be interesting with lots of information because this is what we do. We encourage people. We try to help people however we can. This is what we do. All right? Peace and love. All right. So who knew? Hey, Sissy, Texas Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right. Did I miss anyone? Unicorn Lady Tech, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right. So yes, guys. So what's up? What's going on? Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Song exciting. It will be yes, yes, yes. I do want to start that one as well because my thing is getting people more into owning things, and the information is there. But sometimes the amount of money it costs to get these information, you know what I mean? And then we giving it out, people giving it out for free. So some, you know what I mean? Some very competitive and support people in the community. That yeah, you're right. You're right. My goal, if listen to me, I'm posting videos a while now. I'm posting videos. I have my YouTube channel for a while now. I just wasn't active like before. Like now, I'm more active on my YouTube channel than before. Before I really wasn't active. But if you go back and you watch all my videos, is always about motivating and helping people. I was encouraging people to grow food forever before all this thing happened. My video was based on let's go back in the garden, go back in the garden, start growing some food. That was the basic of my videos then. Okay? So this is what my channel about is helping how I can motivate how I can. That's what it's about. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. All right. So we're gonna talk a little about the state of the mind. Hey, Urban Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, the state of the mind. The mind. The mind is a powerful weapon. The mind is powerful in many different ways, guys. Very powerful, but it's what you use it for. You know what I'm saying? Is what you use it for. Some of us use it to motivate ourselves. Some of us use it to bury ourselves. Some of us use it to do all the to hurt other people. Some of us use it to hate other people. Some of us use it to help other people. Some of us use it for many different reasons. But one thing I know, however you use it, it will affect, it will cause an effect on however you use it. You see what I'm saying? There always a saying, because this is why I try to focus on the positive side, because I realize the more positive you are, that's the more positive result you receive. The more negative you are, the more negative result you receive. But it also a place where you got to understand discipline. You got to discipline yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because it could spin out of control. Okay? You got to discipline yourself, and how you discipline yourself is being in control of yourself, controlling your mind. Try focus on the positive more than the negative. Yes, negative thoughts will always come around, but it's what you do with them. Sometimes you have the power to turn the negative into positive, but that's where your mindset resign. You got to, thank you, Fifi Jordy, thank you. You got to resign your mind in a place where it could flip the negative into a positive. Okay? If you don't know how to do that, then you're going to only be getting negative outcome, because you don't know how to flip the negative into positive. So the mindset is very powerful. The mind is powerful, and some of us set our mind in some place. You see what I'm saying? And then when we set our mind in these places, we lose control. Because all kind of thoughts start coming to our head, and we can't overpower them. So what we do, we start doing whatever come to us. You know, we're not able to sit and say, well, boy, I'm not doing that. You see, you resign where you could think. You see, where you could make decisions, where you could make choices. That's where you want to resign. And once you're able to resign, where you could make decisions and choices, that's where you stand a chance of flipping the negative into positive. Because now you're thinking. You see what I'm saying? You're thinking, so now you're able to flip. Hey, David, what's up? Now you're able to flip the negative into positive. You really don't want to flip the positive into negative. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know where you resign your mind, where your mind set, that you can say, okay, no, I'm not doing this, or I'm doing this. If you notice, some people do things, then ask themselves, why did I do it? You see what I'm saying? After they do what they got to do, then they ask themselves, why did I do it? You see? Because their mind is not situated where they could flip stuff, where they could think, where they could say, hey, no, I'm not doing it. Where they could say, okay, from the time the thoughts come, they're ready to go without thinking. So the mindset, you got to be careful where you set your mind, where your mind resides. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this again. Hatred, you know, hatred is powerful, really powerful. But you know what? Powerful to damage the person who full of hatred. Hatred is powerful enough to damage the person that full of hatred. A lot of us run around hating people for no reason. Without even knowing them, you start hating them for no reason. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. When you hate a person, that person win. Do you understand what I'm saying? That person win you. Here how they win you. They're draining your energy. They're draining you, because guess what? You sit down hating them while they're living. And all you do just have this energy boiling up inside you, tearing you apart. And the person still living. So hatred is powerful enough to destroy the person who's full of hatred. You got to be in control of your mind. I know a lot of us grew up in places where we've been taught everything. You see, we naturally been taught everything from the time we come out from our mother womb. We've been hearing how to do this. The only thing they never teach us was how to use the bathroom, how to do dua, whatever. They never taught us that. And then the baby know how to suck on the milk, right? And the baby know when they need milk, when they need food, right? They couldn't tell the baby when they need food. The baby know when he need food. He know when to use the bathroom, and he know when he uncomfortable. All these things the baby know. So nobody couldn't teach the baby that. Hello, Crafty Mom Creation, how you doing? No one couldn't tell the baby these things, but everything else we've been taught. And we grew up in a certain way that do this, this is how you do it, do that, this is how you do it, do this, this is how you do that. This is how we grew up, right? And some of us attach ourselves to this tradition and make it seems like it's real, that's life, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But never realize, well, somebody is who tell us to do it this way. Did you ever try another way? No. You just try the way you've been taught. So yes, we all grew up different ways, and because of that, we've been charting on a certain path. But is it that path the right path for us? Or is it just a path somebody create and tell us to go on that path? But people today will get mad with you if you decide, if you say something different than what you've been taught. If you try to say something different, they say you crazy, you nuts, you all kind of stuff, because you see a light that they did not see. So when we close down our mind, our thinking, and close down our eyes, not this one, our spiritual eyes. When we close down our mind and our spiritual eyes, what can we see? Or what can we do more than what we've been taught? You see? But when we open up our mind and our eyes, we see great things. We see results. We see a lot of confirmation, things we question. We start seeing and we start figuring out. So where the mind is resigned is very important. Is either it resigned by someone, where what someone tell you all your life, or it resigned where you can be in control of all the negative thoughts and the positive thoughts. You in control to sift out the negative thoughts and push them away and hold on upon the positive. Because at the end of the day, without negative, you cannot see positive, right? But so it's a balance. You see what I'm saying? It's a balance. But here what? You have the ability to choose which one you want to deal with. You could deal with anyone. You could choose anyone. You could choose a negative. You could choose a positive. But you got to decide the outcome you're looking for. Are you looking for a positive outcome or a negative outcome? Some people allow the negative to take them over so bad that everything come out their mouth, their thinking is negativity. You see? Some people struggle to balance it out. Some people struggle to do that. And some people able to control, meaning I'm in control of my thoughts, of my thinking. When you're in control of your thoughts and your thinking, you're able to analyze things better. You're able to make better decision, because now you're in a place where you're thinking. You're in a place where you're thinking. So you have the ability to make better decision. All right? Okay. All right, guys. I hope that means something. I hope that means something what I now said. Like I said, this is an open discussion. We don't discriminate. We don't try to change anyone's belief. We don't try to change anyone's religion. That's not what we do up in here. We have open discussion up in here. Don't come up in here and with your feelings. Please, it's an open discussion. People have the right to say what you understand. You ain't got to believe anything they say. But don't get mad when somebody says something. You see what I'm saying? All right, you look into what them saying and see if it makes sense. If it ain't make sense to you, leave it alone. All right. Okay, so let's talk about gardening now, man, because a lot of gardening up inside here. Yes. So all right, but we still sticking on the mindset. We dealing with mindset. All right. Now we in the garden. We growing food every year, or we growing food. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that. All right. We in the garden, we're growing our food every day, right? All what we seeing, all what we seeing and the information we got today, all the information we got today, that we know what's happening and what's going on and what's, you check what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, yes, so, all right, Fifi Jordy. Hey, good evening, the everyday life of an OC district. Guys, to my moderators, them, sorry guys, I'm working on my channel. By next week, I'm gonna get everything back together, all right? Yes, but guys, we're talking about gardening. Let's go to gardening. We're seeing everything. Everything is playing before our eyes now. We're seeing everything. We're hearing everything. You could go online and check out stuff for yourself. You could do whatever. But yet, because of our mindset and what we been taught in so much in so much years, that we still you will use these things that mention around our food after all the information we have today and what we see today. We still gonna use these things for what we see and for what we know. This in the days when you got to read books upon books for the information. All you got to do, type in and it's up on your screen and you read the information. So now, this is why I designed my channel this way. The reason why I decided my channel this way is because I've been hearing about so much different things that you could use and so much thing. All I'm hearing, these people sometimes don't even know what they're using. But you understand? They don't even know what they're using. They don't read. A lot of us don't read anything. We just sit on the shelf and just read a few things. I know this is good. Bam. And we load our food with it. And what do we expect from loading our food with these things? What kind of result do we expect? What kind of result are we looking for? So I designed my channel in a way that I can show, no, you can grow your food different ways. You see, you can grow different. You ain't got to do all that. spend a bunch of money on stuff that will destroy your soil, will mess with the food you growing. And when you talk about you don't want to buy food from the supermarket, but you're using the same thing that they use that's going in the supermarket, it become the same thing. It's become the same thing you growing. You see? So when because of the mindset, even people showing you, even you seeing it, even you see it works, even you see it works because of the mindset, you still got to go and get that thing that you read, you know, you still got to go and get them. The mindset is, I'm telling you, if you ain't control this mind, it could really take you to some place because you not in control. You seeing facts before your eyes. You have a lot of people today growing their own food. But if they do not use these things, they don't feel like they're growing food. They feel like the food ain't any good if they don't have these things around their food. They feel like I'm not growing food. So we got to have these things. If not, we ain't growing the food. Okay? You can try to grow your food natural. Do you even know what you put in around your plants? Do you know? Do you understand that what you feed your plants with is the same thing they're giving back to you? Do you understand that? The same thing you feed your plants with is the same thing they put in back out to you. Do we understand these things? Some people are not willing to put in the work, but that will keep us back from reaching a higher potential. Definitely. A lot of people, you see, well, let me tell you something. When I use the same grass that I pull out my garden, when they dry and I mix them back right in the soil, a lot of people is not going to do that because they believe the seed gonna come back up. But where a lot of people don't understand, these same weed that grows up in your garden add a lot of nutrition. So by we covering them up with tarpan, I see some people using some kind of tarp and cover them up. You see, and cover up the whole thing for kill the grass. You messing up your garden and you don't even know. You killing the nutrition in your garden and you don't even know. All these weeds you see popping up while growing, they're pushing out nutrition in your soil. You see? So we trying to make it easier for us. That's why you don't see me do them things. You never see me covering anything. We trying to make it easier for ourselves, but at the end of the day, what we doing, we destroying our garden, our soil, everything. You see? Okay, let me go back into that. Hey, Juice and with J, how you doing? Blessings to you, man. Hey, Truth Seeker, 2020, how you doing? What's going on? The everyday life of an OCD chick, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Supermarket has nothing I want. Last 3 years I create food forest. All right, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. But the thing, what I'm saying is, if I decide I don't want no food from there, then I'm not gonna grow it the way they grow it. You see what I'm saying? It gotta make some kind of sense. It gotta make some kind of guys. This is an open discussion. Do not get into your feelings. Grow your food how you want to grow your food. That's on you guys. I'm just saying I'm not doing it. All right? I'm happy for encouragement because sometimes I feel it's so much. No, no, no. You see? Yes, yes. When you look at it, well, you see, if you use a leaf and wood chip, that's gonna eventually break down. You see what I'm saying? And become compost. So, but some people use, there's a black thing that they put on the roof, or some people put they sell them in the store that you spread them out and they're gonna keep down all the weeds. But that only to make your job easier. You see, you want to grow food full of nutrition, vitamin. This is how this is where your garden about. This is your garden. This ain't somebody you're growing food for. This is your garden you're growing. So you have to put in the extra into the garden. You see? It's not going to happen overnight. I keep saying this. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you as a person trying to grow your food, start out the right way, the not natural. So years to come, you're going to create a soil. You see what I'm saying? A beautiful soil. But a lot of these things we use instead of they help our soil, they destroy the soil, and then few years after, you catch yourself have to fight to rebuild your soil because no, your soil is not producing. Yes, we throw these things and the plant them shoot up like that. But these plants need to grow just like how we grow on our own. These plants need to grow on their own. You see, take the time. The problem is we got to put in the work in the garden. It ain't no lazy man thing in the garden. You see what I'm saying? When you want to achieve whatever you want to achieve, you got to work hard to achieve that. You see? So the lazy man thing ain't gonna work if you're trying to produce good soil. It take time. It take effort to create this kind of soil. You see? But when we want to run shortcut, when we want to do the shortcut, we're not helping. We're growing the food just like what we're talking about. So, with the sense you're talking, you see what I'm saying? The same food you're talking about, you basically growing the same thing because you're using the same thing. So, it ain't no different. For me, if I'm putting in the effort, I'm going to put in the extra effort because I believe in doing things right because I like great result. So I will put in extra work in order for me to get better result. You see, I start out using clay soil. You wouldn't believe that. If you look at my soil today, you ain't gonna believe it's clay this man start from. He really start out from clay. Yes, I start out from clay. But I put in the work. Instead of I destroy my soil, I build it. You see? Instead I destroy it, I build the soil. So guess what? I create such a nice, beautiful soil that everything I chuck in my soil grow. I'm telling you right now, I don't plant anything and it die. You see? I ain't gonna say it never happened to me. It used to happen, but now everything I plant grow. Everything I plant grow. Nothing dry up. You see? Because the love and the effort and the energy that you create in your space create life. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is if you're talking about what they're selling, then do better for yourself. If you watch my channel, you will see for yourself that you can do it. So because of the mindset, if you see it can work, you still gonna go and grab a few things. Even though you see it work, you still will go and grab a few things when you could use natural thing and produce beautiful, healthy looking plant. I don't know if you guys see my garden. I don't have dry leaf. When my garden growing, you don't see dry leaf. Everything just green and beautiful. You see? I don't introduce meat. I don't introduce anything I don't grow in my garden. If I don't grow it, I'm not introducing it. I'm not introducing no worm. I'm not introducing no meat. I'm not introducing no fruits that I didn't grow. Absolutely nothing I grow, I will include in my garden. In my compost, I will not. And I stand firm on that. You see, gardening, you got to have discipline and you got to be able to stand firm when come on gardening. Discipline and standing firm. You see, if you decide I'm not using this, then don't use it. You see? You might watch a video, see somebody using some kind of stuff they're talking about that they might not even know about. They're just using it because they see somebody use it or they see it on the shelf. Sometimes you go into these stores and you're asking the people about a product and they don't know themselves. They don't know what you asking them. And then they read a few little thing and give you two little thing and then you say, okay, all right. And you go on and you start spraying your stuff on them. You start throwing around the roots and you start doing this. When people is actually showing you, you can do it. You can do it. So the mindset is very important. How you guys doing tonight? What's going on, guys? Most people want to do easy, quick thing and not the slow, correct way. Definitely, I agree with that. I agree with that. If you, the more you rush your garden, the more problem you get. The more stuff you will have to add. Then in a few years, your soil gonna become like sand. No texture, no mineral, no nothing it will have. It will become like sand. Then you will have to fight to rebuild all that soil that you was using for years. But if you do it the proper way, every year you're gonna be building, you're gonna be building it, you're gonna be building it, you're gonna be building it, and you're building it the natural way at the end of the day. So you're creating such a soil so beautiful. And I always tell you guys, do not go up in your garden with your negative energy. If you're mad, don't go in your garden. If you upset, stay out of the garden. Leave that energy out of your garden. Do not take it in there. I'm telling you. Okay, so true. And the plant will take whatever nutrition it needs from the soil. Definitely. And this same weed, you see, this is what I'm telling you. This same weed that we pull up and we kill and we throw away and we do all kind of stuff with, it always wise to allow them weed to grow to a certain height. It always wise for that. Just don't allow them to grow and take over your plant. You see what I'm saying? Just don't allow them to grow and take over your plant. But allow these things, their root, these adding nutrition to your soil. Minerals, these things adding to your soil. So you allow them to grow, and while they're growing, they feed in your soil. And then the plants sucking that from the soil. And then they have the worms that's come natural, feed in the soil. And the plants sucking from that. But then guess what? When you start using these things, what happened? It start killing out the worms. The worms that's so important. That's so important in your soil. It start killing them out. It start drying out your soil. So at the end of the day, is it helping or not? So this is why I show what I'm doing, and I show the result that you can see for yourself. You can do it. You can grow food from your soil you have in your yard. Even though it might be clay, there's things you can do. I have lots of videos showing what you can do to get this soil together. Okay? I'm talking about the manual. I love the manual labor. Trust me, I love that. I love the manual labor. Unit, exactly, free exercise. And that's good as well. Planta, how do you deal with weeds and grass? All right, Dimod, what I do with weed and grass, right? I allow them to grow a certain height because I want them to feed the soil before I get rid of them, right? What I'll do, let me tell you what I'll do. Instead of me pulling them up, what I'll do, I'll cut off their head. Wait, I hope I'm not saying it to on YouTube. I'm talking about the grass. So you're cleaning off their head instead of pulling them up. Because guess what? When you clean off their head, they start growing again. So the root never get destroyed. You got what I'm saying? The root never get destroyed. So the root, you're gonna start growing again and continue feeding. So the root gonna be getting older and older and just feeding your soil. So I do not pull them up. I snatch off. You see what I'm saying? The mood you got me? I don't pull them up because if I pull them up, I'm pulling up the root. And I need that root to feed the soil. So you just clean them and the root is still there. They start coming up again. The root continue feeding the soil. Hey, diversity love, how you doing? Think of it like in the woods. Well, you know what, Truth Seeker? That's exactly how I think of it. That's exactly how I think of it. Thank you for saying that. But this is exactly how I've been talking about this for a while. I look at how the nature operate with the trees. The trees feed themselves. They drop their leaf, they drop their limb, and it rotten, decay, and feed the plants. And look how these trees come huge, healthy, and huge. So that's where I pay attention to the same process, and that's how I growing. Just like in the forest. Let nature do its job. You cannot compete with nature because you will always fail. You will always fail. You just read the brochure and have no actual gardening. Definitely. That is true, Urban. That is definitely true. You know, listen to me. I know a real gardener. I don't care what nobody want to tell me. I know a real gardener. Shout out to all everybody. Shout out to all of the gardeners out there who putting in the work. Keep do what you're doing. Keep growing. Keep learning. Remember, in gardening, you never finish learning. You see what I'm saying? You never finish learning. I myself still learning. I cannot tell you I know everything in gardening, but I know a lot about gardening. And you know, gardening is deeper than just walk in the garden and plant food and harvest. It's more than that. It's you could naturally see a gardener. You naturally know a gardener when you see them. You check what I'm saying? The pride, the way they do it, you know, so much love. You know what I mean? You could see the love they have. It's not just about getting up, go in the garden, clean up, plant some food and whatever. It's way more than that. What if you get mad? What if you get mad while in the garden, especially when I realize the squirrel all eat the well? According to how things going, Fifi Jordan, you wouldn't get mad at all. If you leave that energy out of your garden and you come in, you ain't gonna get mad. You would not get mad in the garden. Mm-mm. You're not gonna get mad. Maybe when you come out. Yes, maybe when you come out. But once you're in there and you're doing your thing, and the stew will eat your stuff, you walk it. You more focusing on the plants them you have in the garden. You're not really studying that. But maybe when you come out and you really think about it, you might say, man, them squirrel, man, how can I get rid of these squirrel? What do I need for use? But at the time you don't out of your garden. No, you have, you see, your garden got to be that place of peace, of rest, of everything. Your food, you understand, you want your food to be nourished. You want you know, that energy, that peace, everything circulate within that garden, produce healthy food, man. You want that energy up inside. You don't want that corruption energy where two of them are battle against each other. No, leave one outside the door. Okay? Don't entertain it. And don't embrace it. Let it know I don't want you up inside here. Okay? You have the power for that. That's what I'm doing. Okay, what chips I have done. Okay. Yes, that's what you do. That's what you do, Fifi Jordy. You don't pull them up. Because when you pull them up, you're pulling up the root. But if you cut it off, what's going to happen? It start growing again while the root is getting bigger and the plant is feeding the soil. These things grow up in your garden for a reason. They don't just grow up just like that. And a lot of them is herb as well. A lot of them is herb. But people call them weed. But a lot of them is herbs. All right, the mood, yes. Hey, Brook Farmer, how you doing, man? What's going on? Thank you for being here. Yes, the root put sugar in the soil, feeding the micro and enzyme health soil. Yes, this is what I'm saying, guys. Guys, I don't just, listen to me. I've been doing gardening all my life, right? And I know a lot about plants. I know a lot about soil. When you talk about soil, when you talk about soil, I've been studying soil all my life since I'm a little boy. All credit goes to my parents and the older people that was there that I was looking at how they're doing it. I'm not taking any credit. All credit goes back to my parents and uncle and neighbors and whoever used to be planting food. Yes, it goes to them. But I've been studying soil for all my life. And I know rich soil and poor soil. I could come to your garden and tell you what kind of soil you have by feeling it and looking at it. I can tell you that. It might sound like, what are you talking about? Yes, but I'm going to tell you guys something. It's a lot of things you ain't got to go to college for. The mindset again. Oh, you didn't go to college. So how would you know that? Oh, you didn't go to university. How will you know that? This is thing people put out there. You gotta go, you can't learn nothing. The greatest teacher is experience. The greatest teacher is experience. Because a lot of people go to university and when to come out and do the footwork, the actual work, they have no idea. They read it and have it there, but to do the actual work, no idea. So when people out there doing the work, don't question them by, oh, did you went to college? Did you went to college for this? Maybe they didn't need to go because they was actually doing it 4 years, you see, and all the experience they gain from it, they become qualified. They need no paper to say, oh, okay, all right, okay, all right. So now you qualify because, guys, got to get out of these things. I'm telling you. You know why? We losing too much our great people. Because when our great people come before us, what we do, we trample them, we push them away, we do them all kind of stuff. When they sometimes they come with the answers, they have the answers. But what we do, we trample them, we don't want them because what? Where our mindset is, we can accept nothing, even we seeing it as facts, even we actually seeing it. We rather believe in something. What is belief? What do you mean in a belief? You believe in something you cannot prove. Facts is something you experience. When a person tell me, oh yeah, this is fact, you read a book. No, you read a book, okay? You read a book, you didn't actually put in the work. You read a book, but no, you telling me that book is facts. Oh yes, this is facts. Yeah. How you know it's facts? Did you do it? I can tell you. You can grow your food natural and grow healthy. Your food, big vegetables, just like anywhere else. And you grow your food. I can say that. Why I can say that? I can say that's a fact. Why I can say that's a fact? Because I actually do it every year. You see what I'm saying? That's how you talk about facts. You can read something and come tell me it's facts. You got to actually do it, experience it. That's facts for me. I'm sorry, we all different. I mean, we all accepting different. And guys, open discussion. We're not here to discriminate. We're not here to hurt anybody feeling, not here to tear down no one. This is just an open discussion. Everyone have their own belief. We all grow up different, different culture, different whatever. Some people grow up with it from the old time, sift it out, pick out what makes sense, and move on. Some people hold on everything and refuse to move on. So we all different. You see what I'm saying? Not here to knock anyone. It's just an open discussion I'm having. All right? My grandparents bring me peace and sins. All right. Well, that's wonderful. Because, you know, what in this world is better than peace? A peace of mind. What in this world today is better than a peace of mind? Nothing. You could have all the money in the world. You could have all the food in the world. You could have whatever. Without a peace of mind, it becomes like nothing. That's why I always say, guys, your garden space. It's hard to find peace out in the street or wherever you go. But if you have a little garden in your place, use it for a place you could find peace. That's why I tell you, do not go into your garden mad. If you're upset, then go in your garden another day. Don't take that energy in your garden. This is where you find peace. And when you find peace in your garden, you could spend hours upon hours upon hours up in there and then get tired and just feel good. I know a lot of you have this experience. I know a lot of you have this experience where you in your garden and you don't want to move. You spend all day in that garden and feel good. So yes, let it be. We all need a place where we could sit down and find peace. A peace of mind is better than anything. Oh yes. So true. I'm learning different ways of gardening, different plants, fruit, leafy greens, vegetables. I have great appreciation every day to be able to be a gardener. Definitely. You supposed to learn. If you as a gardener and you're not learning anything, something is wrong. I'm saying that right now. If you are a gardener and not learning anything, something is wrong. That's all I can say. I constantly learn in the garden. You're supposed to the mood. You're supposed to constantly learn in the garden. Yes, the mood. Yeah, you can. Number one, you can't get mad with the squirrel. I remember, not last year, they did me well. Last year was wonderful. I get some lovely peaches off my tree last year. Beautiful peaches. But the years them gone by, they was eating everything and leave one. But I couldn't get mad. You know why I couldn't get mad? Because my garden produced so much. Produced so much food that I could have give away. So why would I worry about a few peaches? Let the squirrel them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of weed is herb and leafy green. Yes, definitely. 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 Hey, Lashes Jordy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hey, Martika, how you doing? Thank you for being here. The sugar feed the fungus, which reach far and wide as it can, deep and connect trees like network. All right, that's it. That's it. Let me catch up with the chat. On the mind is such a yes, the mind is such a powerful thing. I tell you that. All right, guys, let me catch up on the chat. The callaloo is growing. Okay. My neighbor asked me to put grass. I said, oh, just leave. I mean, you could do the grass as well because the grass break down a lot faster than the leaf, and the grass does wonders. I tell you that, man. Oh, I love my peace. Nothing better than the peace. Yes, I agree with that. If you, yeah. Hey, Angela Garden Delights, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Be happy. You know, sometimes I go and I hug the trees, man. In my summer, oh, I go and hug the trees. I'm telling you, we all connected. Don't disconnect yourself. We all connected. Believe it or not. Oh, you mean you can't get no, oh man, you gotta get mad when you come out the garden. You could get mad as hell, but leave it until you get out your garden. Okay? Hey, RG Living Life, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, I go and hug my trees them sometimes, and you know what I mean? We all connected. Don't ever forget that. Let your garden be that place of peace. And for the people who really interested in gardening and building your soil, building your organic soil, right? For the people who really interested in that, I'm gonna be start doing some live where we're gonna be talking about soil itself. We're only gonna be talking about just soil. For the people who interested in building their soil the natural way, we will be doing live talking about that. I'm gonna be showing different soil, and I'm gonna be showing why you really need to keep your soil natural. I started to believe last year also help pollinate and really healthy money. Okay, all right. Yes. So my thing is, guys, if we want to grow healthy food and we want it different than what we say we don't want or we don't like because we're seeing so much information these days, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about that? Are we going to continue with the same thing or are we going to change it? What are we going to do? Continue or change it? I believe in watch what I put in my stomach. I believe in that. I believe in watch what I eat. I believe in eating what I grow. I believe in growing natural food with full of nutrition, vitamin. I believe in creating your garden as a pharmacy which grow food that nourish your body, that keep your body fit, that keep you strong, that keep you going, that keep you rolling. You see what I'm saying? Or what are we doing? Your garden ain't got to be the fanciest garden. The most important thing you looking for is production. That's the most important thing you're looking for. Production. I'll tell you this. There are people that spend hundreds of dollars every year in their garden, maybe thousands. And the production ain't right. You see? Thousands of dollars, but the production ain't right. And here comes a guy, spends nothing, but his garden is producing in abundance. His garden could produce that he could give away. He could harvest, he could just give them away because he have. You see what I'm saying? So what's our decision? Are we going to continue spending a bunch of money in the garden and production is low? Or are we going to change that into something else where the production is beautiful? What are we going to do? Hi, Miss Shirley, OG Gardner, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, I appreciate you guys here. Thank each and every one of you for being here. Hope you guys enjoy this live and what you know. But what I want to say tonight as well, I believe in watch what you eat too, but also need to take out the tax. So when that definitely, definitely. That's why there's a lot of food. There's a lot of greens. There's a lot of vegetables that detox your body natural. There's a lot of leaf that detox your body natural. You see what I'm saying? So by we ignoring them are because we're not knowing about them, it's a problem for us. This is one of the reason why I bring up the Herb Garden Challenge. Why I bring up the Herb Garden Challenge? Because I understand what is going on. And I see what is going on. I see where my people used to be using bush. There wasn't no place to go. You had us to use your own remedy for whatever you have. You see what I'm saying? These people know what to use, right? So I know that there's things out there that we have to get familiar with. And what can do that? This challenge. There's a lot of benefit in this challenge. This challenge could make we all start learning about mountain herbs, doing researches about herbs. You see what I'm saying? You growing this type of herb, somebody else growing another type of herb. We all growing different herbs. So guess what? We all gonna be learning. This is why I say support each other. Watch each other video because you want to learn something. Because they have different herbs. Check out how they grow in their herbs. So maybe next year, you might say, okay, let me try some of these herbs they're growing. Look at the big picture, guys, with this Herb Garden Challenge. Look at the big picture. The knowledge. We're going to be educating ourselves. We're going to be educating each other. Then we're going to create something that people could watch all the videos, learn about different herbs, learn about how to grow them. It's getting to a place now where people start getting into herbs. For the past 20 years gone by, right? You wasn't hearing about too much herbs. Well, even more than that, you wasn't hearing about too much herbs. But a few years ago, thing has changed. And because thing has changed, everybody trying to learn about herbs. So instead of we, think that could help you. So by this herb challenge, gonna help every one of us in every way possible. I already learned about herbs that I never grow. And the challenge now begin. But I already see herbs that I did not grow. I never grow. So I also watching and learning, and I appreciate you guys for taking the time out to create these videos that we could create something that could become something that people could watch, sit back and watch. Look at the big picture, guys. Look at the big picture here. I already made a list of hope from the many videos that's what you see. This is exactly what I'm saying. There's a lot of people gonna come out from this challenge very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. There's a lot of people gonna come out with lots of information out of this challenge. But who those people gonna be is the ones who paying attention, the ones who looking at other people videos, seeing what they're growing and learning something at the same time. This challenge should not go down and you guys come out with no information. As Fifi Johnny say, she start writing down. That's what everybody should be doing. Start writing things down that next year you prepared, you learn about so much different hope this year. And guys, next year, we're going bigger. If you think this year is big, next year we going bigger. So I'm start promoting it right now. Herb Garden Challenge next year, 10 different herbs. I'm promoting it right now. Go right back to next spring. So we have one going, and next spring, 10 different herbs we're gonna be growing. All right. Yes, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. I will truly appreciate you guys. All right. I will appreciate it. A video library of that's what I'm talking about, the moon. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? This is something that you guys involve into. Sit back and think and look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. Try to learn about different herbs. Learning about these herbs, you could pass on this information to your children. You see what I'm saying? You could pass on these information to your children. Guys, I have a membership going on. I also have my Cash App. Listen to me very carefully. I start promoting next year Herb Garden Challenge, right? 10 herbs. If you guys interested in supporting, you guys could join the membership, or from time to time you guys can donate to this Herb Garden Challenge. Shout out to Miss Queen for sponsoring $150 to this challenge. Make it for 3 winners. Shout out to Miss Queens. Let's keep this thing going. Let's promote this thing. Support if you can. All right? If you can support, because next year is another year and it's going to be 10 different hubs next year. The following year is going to be maybe 20. So by that time, could you sit back? Could you sit back and look in 3 years how advanced you become? You might become a herbalist by that time. You see? Look at the big picture. The big pictures, guys. I think watch everyone video so far and left comment. Hope I didn't miss anyone. I have a few more to watch because some people, I see somebody, I think they had the wrong hashtag, but they put in the new the right hashtag, so the video pop up yesterday. But they did post only, but I think they had the wrong hashtag. So all these videos, I have a few more, maybe like 3 videos left to watch, which I'm hoping to do them tonight and get myself ready for the 25th. Guys, I will be posting videos from time to time helping you guys how to take care of your plants. So I will be hashtagging videos like I did one today. You see, I'm trying to help you guys become a experienced African. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? I want everybody to be successful. So I did a video today that can help you guys with your seedling, how you take care of your seedlings. Because I'm going to tell you this video is very important to watch, not because it's my video. I'm telling you it's important to watch. Why it's important to watch? You got to remember, you have a long time before you could plant anything. You see what I'm saying? To take them outside. So you have to care for these plants while they're indoors. So I give a video that could help you with your seedling. If you're interested, you could always check it out. But I want everybody to be successful. This is what I'm about. Be everyone to be successful. Whether you're a new gardener or a gardener for years. I want everyone to be successful. So yes, I will be uploading videos from time to time to help. All right? You guys can always check them out. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't feel, if you feel like, you can always subscribe. I have like 900 videos on my channel with lots of information about gardening. All right? Also, everyone up in here, it's a gardener. You have Lassus Johnny, Fifi Johnny, Urban Gardening, Orgy Living Life. Don't forget Orgy Living Life. She's a new gardener. Well, oh, I'm missing. Hey, Jones, Truth 67. How you doing? Okay, let me go back. What do you? No problem, experience African. No problem, man. No problem. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yes. Let me see. Let me see. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you learning something because it is designed for we all to learn something. All right. Yes, I'm happy too. I'm happy too. It just sad that you're welcome, Lashawn. It just sad that she wasn't able to catch that garden that day. But next year, don't just keep planting, even though you mightn't be in the challenge, still plant your herbs. Hopefully, next year might be a year where you can participate. All right. And right, we have the mood. Who else? Let me see. Just check out each other in the channel, in the chat, guys. All right. Just check out each other because Miss Shirley Oji, that's a gardener as well. So check out each other, guys. Support each other. Watch each other video. It is important, guys. Look at the big picture. There's a big picture. Look at it. Lots of benefit. You will be, once you put your mind to it and you really put yourself into it, you're going to come out with a lot of knowledge. And also, you stand a chance of walking away with a prize. Plus all the knowledge, plus all your beautiful herb you grow. That's a beautiful, this is wonderful. We appreciate. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you for all the support. Guys, I can't say it enough. Thank each and every one of you for the support that you guys been giving me. There are some people who really support me wholeheartedly, and guys, you guys know who you are. Some people now getting to know me, so I understand. We have people who done with me from day one. Shout out to you guys. I mean, I can't do it without you guys. I surely can't do it without you guys. So I try to encourage you guys to do gardening. I try to encourage you guys to grow your food natural. Just look at what I'm doing and you will see. You will see for yourself. I'm about the upliftment of people. The upliftment of people. I want to see everybody succeed. You see? I want to see everybody shining. So I will help however I can. I will give the information needed however I can. And don't forget, guys, I have a challenge coming as well where I want some people to buy some land. Yeah. If you guys interested in that challenge, you could always, I'm going to start promote it and see who really interested. Oh, yeah. Because it's all about upliftment, man. It's all about upliftment, being better, educating yourself, just doing things to uplift ourselves. Okay? It's free, guy. All right. Okay. Yes. Don't. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that experience, African. I appreciate it. Definitely. All need each other. We got to understand that. What goes around? Oh, yes. What goes around comes around. You said it. You said it. You said it. You said it. You know, I must let me say something for a minute. I must say something for a minute. There's something you call there's some energies that float around. I'll leave that for another topic because that's gonna carry me real deep. So that's gonna be a whole different topic. I'm gonna leave that for week after next. This challenge also bring us closer together. Definitely. It should bring us together. That's the purpose. The purpose is bringing us together, growing different herbs, we learning about different things. I mean, support each other, guys. Watch each other video. I understand you mightn't able to watch everyone video. I understand that. But if you can't watch every video for them, make sure you catch some of their video. Encourage each and every one. This challenge could benefit your children. It could benefit your grandchildren. Stop. You know, sometimes we so goddamn selfish with our damn self that we forget to think about other people. All right, guys, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. It made me miss what I was saying. What I was saying. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for all the like. I truly appreciate you guys. When everybody shines. Yes, when everybody shines, we all shine. Look at the big picture. Selfishness don't take us nowhere. We got to get out of that. It's not all about one person. It's not all about two person. It's all about every one of us. We all come together and build. Yeah. Thank you for that. Jones Shoot 67. Thank you for that. Hola, Sister Brigade. All right. Let's see. The garden community. Common. Garden should be common knowledge, but we be led. That's the thing. That's the thing. Everyone should know about gardening growing up in school. From parents, you see, this is the thing. Some people grow up that way. Some people grow up where it was automatically a way of life. But not everybody grew up like that. Some people grow up where from the time you're able to go outside and change animal and go in the mountain, yes, that's the life. But some people, it's It wasn't like that. So yes, so that's why we don't know much about herbs. We don't know much about anything because something else come and replace it. And because that replace it, we drift away. But now we realize where we need to come back to that place. How do we come back to that place? It got to be togetherness. This Herb Garden Challenge, guys, will bring forth knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's up to you. It's up to you and the individual of what you want to get from this challenge. It's up to you. But there's a lot of benefit in this challenge. Sorry for that, guys. Yes, guys. So, look at the big picture, guys. Look at the big picture, guys. Look at the big picture. Yes, the big picture. Look at it. Yes. You were saying something. We are so. Yes, yes. When, let me tell you, when you talk about selfishness and one all for yourself, I'm not just talking about here. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about life in general. That's what I'm talking about. So don't get me wrong. Life in general. When you selfish and it's all about you, you lose out a whole lot because it blinds you from seeing the big picture. It blinds you from realizing what you could accomplish, what you could achieve. I don't know if anyone understands the power of what's really going on. I don't know if you guys even, I don't know if you guys understand the power of what's going on. But the only how it could get anywhere, it got to be through how we all got to come together and push the engine, the separation, the that's weakness, the selfishness, that weakness, ignorance, that weakness. We got to get rid of all of that and walk together. This is something create, right? The Herb Garden Challenge is something that create that could benefit all of us, whether there was a price or not. We learning about herbs, we seeing different type of herbs. We growing our own herbs. We're gonna be harvesting fresh herbs. You see amount of benefit right there? So we ain't nothing for lose. Look at the big picture. One person can't do it. Two person can't do it. Three person can't do it. That's waste of time. That's just a fraction. It's not gonna go nowhere. Everybody got to do it. You got to be on that one accord. This is how thing grows. We have something where we do, we ignore. We, you know, for years, generation upon generation, we ignore the people who try to enlighten us. We trample them, we push them away. The people that show us light, we push them away, treat them all kind of how. But I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes these people is our life saver. Sometimes these people could make a difference in our life. But how we treat them? How we treat them? One thing we got to understand, we all use the bathroom. We all have blood running through our vein. We all have a nose. We all have eyes. We all have hair on our head, maybe different texture. We all have hands and fingers. We all walk. So when you look at that, you understand. When you start to see things as that, you're gonna understand a lot more. You check what I'm saying? See people for their value and stop destroying our profits and the people who could influence our life because we don't like them or because we hate them. Got to get out of that, man. If we not do that, what kind of life we are create for our children? What kind of life we creating for our children? When we mess it up, we're supposed to making it better for them, but we messing it up. We making it harder for them instead of make it better for them because we stuck in our ways. We stuck in our ways where we don't see, we only see things how we want to see it, and not for what it is, and not for what can benefit. You see, that's my opinion, guys. This is an open discussion, not trying to change anybody opinion, not trying to change your belief. That's not what we do here. Some people treat this kind of knowledge like it's their own personal secret. That's what I'm talking about. You're right. This knowledge is for all of us to be in good health, and definitely. Thank you for saying that, Jones Truth 67. Thank you for saying that. You know why I don't mind passing on these information? Whether people want to listen, yes or no. If you don't want to listen, that's okay. That's cool. But why I will continue passing on these information of growing food natural, because people willingly pass on this information to me. People willingly show me how to do this, how to do that. So now I'm willingly, for the people who interested and want to really grow some food natural, I'm willing to share that information. I know not all of us ready for do that. Some of us still stuck in, I got to get this and I got to get that and I got to use this. And some people still stuck in that. But for the people who really want to build their soil, beautiful soil, we don't got to worry about it getting messed up in 2, 3 years. I have a lot of information for you and come on that. So, but it's up to you. It's what you want to do, guys. Hey, Mike here at the garden. What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Sign Love, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? This information is vital for. Yes, you see, what is going on now? I don't know how serious people is taking what is going on now. I don't know. I really don't know how serious people is taking what is going on now. But to me, you got to put yourself in survival mode. You got to be in survival mode. You see what I'm saying? You got to try learn as much skill as you can. And you got to try learn that you could pass it down to your children and them. Because if you, well, I mean, if anything happen, you don't want your kids to be stranded. You want to know that if something happen, you could say, are you in home? You mightn't be home, but your kids home. They grown, but they home, right? Or they might be home with the younger one, and you have the older one, right? But now something happened. Maybe a storm happened at the time, and you can't come back to go home and meet the kids. You know they equip. You know they equip enough that you could sleep that night because you know they equip. So instead of you worry, you know they could get up and go outside and catch a fire. You know all these knowledge, they have these knowledge. You're gonna feel better. You see, this is how important this information is to pass down. Generation wealth is important to pass down. The knowledge is important as well. Don't be selfish. It is so very okay. Great that most of my. All right, Mike, that's wonderful, man. I just bought grow lights. Can you tell me how close? Well, I put them 12 inches away, and the works. If I'm using grow lights, if I have to use grow light, I keep them like 12 inches away, and they work for me like that. I'm sure there's other people going to tell you something different, which I understand. But for me, I do 12 inches away from the plant. Just need to build a light track setup. All right, okay, you put in your work, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes, knowledge is always well. Knowledge is always well. So I'm going to say again, guys, this is an open discussion where we have discussion about different topic. We don't discriminate. We don't change people belief. You can believe whatever you believe. Your religion, I don't care what religion you into. That's not my business. Here is where we come and have discussion. Okay? Nothing personal. It ain't pine to nobody. It's just discussion about what's going on in the world, basically. Not just here, the world. Cause whatever we're talking about is happening in the world. Okay? So don't take it personal. But selfishness blind our eyes. Ignorance blind our eyes from seeing reality, from seeing facts. Sometimes we close our mind, shut off our mind, and refuse to let anything new in. That's how you want to live. That's fine. But I believe the better we deal with each other, the better we gonna grow and develop with life itself. In this Herb Garden Challenge, all I'm asking you guys to do, just follow the simple little rules and just grow your herbs and go right down to the end. When on June the 30th, 3 parcel will be walking away with a prize, plus all them beautiful herbs they grow, plus all the knowledge, all the information. It's a lot to benefit from this. Work together, push it. This could be something one day your grandchildren could sit back and watch you growing herbs and how you grow them and learn about many different herbs. So that's knowledge passing down to your family, your children. All we got to do, look at the big picture here, work together, promote each other, watch other videos, like, comment, push the thing. Next year, 10 herbs. We're going at 10 different herbs next year, and you cannot plant any herb you plant this year. 10 different herbs next year, but you cannot plant none that you plant this year. All right? Okay, Mike say he put them 2 inches. That's what I'm saying. So Mike put his 2 inches, I put mine 12. So you see, we all have different. That's what I'm saying. We all have different. You know what I mean? So try them both ways. See which one work for you. All right. I love everyone. Love. Yes. Blessing. Blessing. When it comes to knowledge, my mother always told me the only dumb question are the ones you never ask. So I always ask. My feelings are hurt if I tell me. Oh, that's true. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hello, Juba. Bruce Love TV. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Thumbs up. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoying this live. I appreciate you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, guys. So garden season is approaching. Wonderful. Garden season is approaching. Some people have short growing days. Some people wouldn't be start growing until March. Some people wouldn't start till May. But at the end of the day, I agree with that too. I agree with that too. Yes, some people are gonna be starting in May, so I recommend you guys start growing, start indoors. If you gotta invest in a grow light, so be it. So be it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You see, you have to do what you gotta do to get these seedlings growing. Some people might say, oh, why you use grow light? I use my windows because my windows, by the garage they have lights, the light coming, so that really helped me. But you have people who really go through these cold weather that really need grow lights. So if you got to use grow light just to get them started, you got to do what you got to do. Because you cannot wait till March and April to now start setting seed. You see? You're not able to do too much. So if you start now, it's gonna give you a jump start. By the time if you start like peppers, if it's me, I start growing my peppers and then start setting my pepper seed already. Yeah, if it's me, I start putting my pepper seed them in the soil already. Allow them to grow. So by the time you put them outside, in no time they start pushing out flowers, ready to start pushing peppers. Don't wait till March and April to start sowing seed. You could do that with like squash. You could do that with like squash. You could do that with like short crop, any kind of short crop, 45 days crop. You could definitely do that. But when you're talking about 100 days crop, 90 days crop, you could imagine you got to start early because 90 days is 3 months. Definitely 3 months before you could start harvest. So if you're doing it March and April, May, June, July, that now producing. The cold weather start hitting people in September, some people, fall approaching. So you want to do the 45 days crop, squash, like squash. Squash is a good thing you could plant in them time because 45 days and then you have April, May. In June, you start harvesting. You see what I'm saying? 30 days and 15, 45. So in May, you could say hard time. But the long crop, that's why do your research and figure out we have 45 days, what have 90 days, what have 100 and something days, and see what makes sense for you to plan. Because you don't want to plan stuff and barely take care of them and barely could get anything from them. So you got to try for grow according to your growing zone, how late you could plant. So if you plant in late May, you got to start look for short crop or have them growing inside. So when you take them out, they're ready to start pushing flowers. You see, gardening is something you got to think. You know what I'm saying? This is why I always say study your plants. It's very important. If you're growing plants for a few years, you should know a lot about them. It's your duty to know a whole lot about them. I need to drop some more seed. Now is the time. So true. That's why I'm training every day and planting my own food. Yes, and this knowledge is very important. Growing your own food. Don't know how you guys see it, but to me, it's very important. And it's very important to pass down this knowledge because a few years from now, I'm telling you guys, when these things start taking over and people start losing their jobs and ain't making no money, how people gonna survive? How people gonna survive if there's no jobs? What people gonna be doing? You gotta eat. So if you never interested in gardening before, you should know. You should know. Getting my immune system ready long into each one food. I agree. I want to do mushroom in basement focus 40. Okay. That's the thing. You have to study where you want to grow and we could grow. Very important. Knowing your plan. Very, very important. You should always know your plans. You should. Your cabbage, your pepper, your lettuce, whatever you're growing, you should know about them. You should learn about them every year. The more you know, the more you get from them. Okay? All right. Hey, motivated to homestead, how you doing? What's going on? How you doing? So, guys, are you guys excited, man? Are you guys excited about this herb garden challenge? What's going on? How you guys feel about this challenge? How many people up in here in the challenge? If you're excited, press one. Let me see, guys. If you're excited in this challenge, please press one. Because I'm excited as hell, man. I'm just loving it right now. If you guys excited, press one. Let me see you guys, man. Oh, literally, Lala, how you doing? All right, all right. Thank you for being here. Okay, okay. Lassus Johnny. Only okay, Jones shoot. All right, all right. Okay, well, at least three people excited. Okay, better than none. All right, well, guys, I'm excited too. I appreciate you guys. Support each other. That's all I can tell you guys. Support each other. Make it works, man. Make it work. Let's this thing develop into something that can benefit people generation from today. You know what I'm saying? Naturally benefit people, your kids, your grandchildren, and them would look back at this and feel good about it. Okay. Well, we are 17 people up in here and only more people excited. One, two, three, four, five. Five people? Wow. Wow. You can eat my. Okay. Only one, two, three, four, five people excited. My goodness. Come on, guys. Something like this. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We still gonna keep pushing. We still, guess what? We still gonna keep pushing. We still gonna love what we're doing. And I'm sure we will. There's a lot of people who will enjoy this journey. There's a lot of people who will be learning about this journey. So it's cool. I still appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, guys. I was watching a video today, right? I was watching a video I did where I walk outside and I pick some fresh herbs off the of the 3 different herbs I pick. Just go and break fresh herbs. Fresh herb, wash them and just put them down in the hot water and just soak them for tea. You know how, when I look back at that, I say, wow, this is what I want everyone to experience. There's new gardeners up in here in the challenge as well. I know there's a lot of you guys who grow your own food, so I understand. But the new people to experience this, you guys will love it. I'm telling you. And this is what I'm trying to do. You guys could walk outside, get some fresh herbs, make your tea, do whatever you want. All right? Appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out to even post your videos. I got so excited that I dropped some more seed that grows in the cold. All right, I agree. You should. You should. You're not supposed to be. You listen to me right now, guys. You got to be sitting and asking yourself, what seed you want to grow right now? Check out. You know, just you should be asking yourself, which kind of seed you want to grow right now, and checking the days and how much days them need, and see if you need to start sowing them. Time is flying. We know was in January. We almost reached half of February already. This is how much time is flying. Soon we're gonna be in March. Very, very soon we're gonna be in March. So you gotta get on your game now. If you gotta get a grow light, I'm not saying telling you to get one, but if you have to get your stuff going so you could be able to grow a lot of food and able to harvest from them. You have to get that going now. Let me see. I'm going to grow monkey. Okay. All right, Mike, I can't wait to see the monkey peppers, man. I have some growing up right now. I have some growing up right now, man. Less than 3 weeks, exactly. Less than 3 weeks, we up in March. Start sowing them seed, man. Start putting them seed in the soil. Do whatever you can. It's time. Don't procrastinate. I'm telling you, I'm not playing. I am playing. I have a lot going on right now. When come and seedling and believe me, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Weed grass, leaf, and bucket for a few weeks and liquid. All right, all right. I best yet, Johnny, how you doing? What's going on? Yes, guys. So less than 3 weeks, we will be in in March. Now is March is my full growing season. March is my growing season, planting season. So I'm getting myself ready for planting right at this moment, which I already start planting. I already start planting already. Okay? Okay. Time pass fast. Yes, time definitely pass fast. Time pass fast. So right when you say that. Yes, guys. So just keep going. Remember, the next upload date is the 25th of February. by that time, your seedling should definitely be up and growing by that time. Your seedling should definitely be growing by that time. Don't even look leggy, don't worry about it. I mean, just get some soil around them and you'll be all right. Don't even worry about it. The, the hardest thing is when you plant them, that's when you got to really worry because you got to make sure you plant them. You got to take care of these plants. You cannot just plant them and leave them. You have to take care of these plants. This is how, and you got to pay attention. You got to know whether you're watering them too much or you're not watering them enough. Water them in the morning or late in the night, in the evening. Okay? Early morning or late in the night, evening. I don't like to water plant in the hot, broad daylight, especially in the summer. But so I do it all in the morning and late at evening when the sun is down. That's how I do it. But yes, guys, thank you guys for coming out. Truly appreciate you guys. Don't forget, I come out every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm trying to choose a day when I'm going to be coming for the Herb Garden Challenge. I'm looking for a day when we're going to be doing live because now we're going to be up, we start uploading video. We're going to do live just only about the garden challenge, where we only talking about everyone and how their plans going and just only about the garden challenge. Okay, I'm gonna choose a day, and by next Thursday, I might able to announce that which day I'm gonna be using just to talk about the Herb Garden Challenge. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank each and every one of you for all the support that you given me. I truly appreciate you guys. I hope this garden challenge do well for each and every one of you. I hope it bring you wisdom. I hope it bring you knowledge. I hope it bring we all success. All right, within this challenge. Just look at the big picture. Do it with an open mind. Success could come your way. All right? Being selfish is not going to take us anywhere. Look at people as people. Well, I look at people as people. I don't watch the color. I don't watch how you talk. I don't watch these things because we all bleed. We all use the bathroom. We all, you know, just look at people as people. And because all these things was created for division. Yes, for division. Okay? So, you guys have a blessed, wonderful night. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate all the videos that you guys upload. I can't wait for the 25th to see that video where them seedling is blooming. Yes. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night, Mike. Good night. Literally Lala. Good night. Diversity Love. Truth Seeker 20. Yeah. Yes, motivated. I also add unsulfur molasses to feed. All right. Okay. All right. That's cool. Yes, guys. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for being here. I hope I can see you guys next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate you all. Oh, thank you. Motivated to Hope said, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good night, Audrey. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace, love, and blessing to all. Good night.